Oh, hi there, everyone. Cryptid Tales, so nice to see you. Rumbata! Awesome of you to come around and stop by. So good to see you as well. Vlad, as always, we have been chit-chatting throughout the day. Mountain Lion, another beautiful day in the neighborhood. I always like hearing that from you. That is, it's a solid staple. It is what we set our anchor to. Your mother looking good, kicking around there. So what's up, guys? Don't tell our secrets. I will not tell the content of the topics of conversation. Thank you very much. Only that we were in fact conversing. It is cheese. Wasn't that a book? I Am the Cheese. What was that book about? I always remember that book from high school? Grade school? No, middle school? Something? There's a lot of weird stuff that we read. And it's like, oh, you've got to read this stuff because it's part of, you know, American literature. And you know, you're going to learn something from the Grapes of Wrath. Flowers for Algernon. I don't... I'm sorry. It's the same way that trigonometry is not really floating my boat right now. Who took my cheese? That would be the cheese thief. The cheese thief that is this guy right here, talking to that guy right there. Nous stie se secret aveti. So happy to be around. Sorry for not being able to do more lately, Howard. I'm doing good, man. And please, by all means, do not apologize for that, because life happens. And you don't have to be here. This is not a place that you're required to show up. This isn't like a job. This is kind of... If I could describe this, this would be like the most fun not job ever. Business leadership book, I think. Oh, yeah, that too. But yeah, no, nobody ever has to apologize for not being around, because... Look, man, I learned from books I read, what, Captain America? Or Lord of the Rings? Yes! Oh, crap, I moved him. I was thinking Captain America comic books, but that's neither here nor there, and we're not gonna... so, you know... Don't steal people's rings. No. And especially when you don't know what those rings do, and do not steal rings from the creepy, pale, thin dude that is underneath the mountain. Stephen King taught me about oh. I'm not sure I want to learn those Stephen King life lessons, because Christine, It, Skeleton Crew, more so the short stories. More so the short stories than anything else. What if the guy with the ring... I'm not sure I'm gonna kind of think about that one. That's not, no. No, we're not gonna go there on that one. As strange as it sounds, it feels like therapy here sometimes. No matter how your day went, it's always fun here. Cheers. Rambana, thank you. That is ultimately what I really, really, really try to make this into. You know, this is our thing, and this is the place that we show up to. And we try to make it an okay, decent place for everybody. So... we try to make it good. We try to make it fun. We try to make it lighthearted. Life is hard enough. Come here. Put your feet up. Storm's stream is like the background scene right now. Yeah, you know. See? I like where... This is relaxing. This is nature. This is like what we do when we're in stream. We you know, short of the dragons that definitely do come by to try to... speaking of dragons, there's one right now. I don't think I can get to that in the time that it would take to... let's see. I don't even know what I did. What are we doing? Roses are red. Coats are brown. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Dragons. Yes. Dragons are... Ouch. Dragons are legitimately trolls in this game. Also, my puppy has a birthday to turn 7! You're Boxer, right? Oh, dude, that's so cool. That is so cool. Oh, that's awesome. I wonder if I can hit this dude and have him fall out of the sky. If my paralyze spell was good at paralyzing enough. Also, check this out. We have all of the stamina in the world because we've got the right perks. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fire. That's... Oh, what's he attacking? Oh, he's attacking... You're attacking the giants? I don't think so, buddy. Oh, and it's an elder dragon, too. I had a buddy of mine, Rambada, remind me to send you the picture at some point in time, because I had a friend who had a boxer, and I took some really good, pictures of him. And it ended up being one that, that an artist, a particular artist, ended up making a sketch from. Oh, crap. Let's not die. What are you on, dude? Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm wanted in 4 states for 13 counts of home invasion between 2003 and 2002. Yeah, so unfortunately he's no longer with us, but man, I'll tell you though, such a good dog. Oop. Such a good dog. Such a friendly animal too. No, come back. No, come back. Oh, no. Nope, we're gonna try to heal up. If I crack my fingers in public, it's totally fine, but yeah, now. Alright, let's have some of that, and then let's actually, because we're using the bow, why don't we actually try to... Yeah, because we actually have... Yeah, boxers are great animals. Boxers are such good animals. Resisted the paralyzed, but you didn't resist the death. Okay. Gonna take that stuff. Where you been? This dude's been slacking. This dude has been hardcore slacking. Like, he only decided to finally show up. Huskies are definitely interesting critters. Except when they scream in the middle of the night. I think anything that screams in the middle of the night is probably not exactly the best. I don't want horse meat. But we can unlock this lock. They're kind of cool when they get those, like, really blue eyes. Daedra, Book of the Wolf Queen. I think didn't we just, like, plunder all of this stuff at one point in time before? Dang it, I've turned notifications back on and still don't get one. Horse meat, you mean U.S. McDonald's. Hey, man. U.S. McDonald's, The Ransom of Zarak? I don't think I've ever had this book. Ring. That is why I'm still single. Giggity. Oh, man. But I thought you said things went well the other night. Big giant club. Wait a minute. I don't think I've ever been able to... hold on. This is an item. But I'm not able to take it.
Khajiit got your back.
Hold on.
What do you need?
I need you.
What is it? It will be done.
Get that.
It will be done.
Man. So it is an item. Oh, he picked it up.
Is that all?
He picked it up. Let's see if we can actually trade.
I will shoulder some
I
of your
don't think I've
burden.
ever been able to. Aww. He doesn't have it. It's gone from his inventory. Hilo, how is everything going? Guess who went to the casino for the first time? J.R. Strang. Is it you, perhaps? And if you did, how did things go? I've only been to a casino once, and it wasn't actually to gamble, believe it or
We
not.
follow them.
Things are going okay? Just okay? Or like, you know, pretty decent, sort of decent, halfway decent, maybe decent? Look at that. Look at this big old... I just want to reach up there and just kind of like... Tick, 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 tick. Yeah, it went well. Best date I've ever had. We're just not for each other. We decided together that it wouldn't work and no feelings were hurt and we're good right now. Awesome. I mean, that's as good as we can hope. I am sorry that it wasn't better, but also, you know what? Life does what life does. Kind of turn down the... Gonna tweak the white balance here. And white balance, for all you camera people out there, is measured in Kelvin. Whoever this Kelvin is, I'm not really sure. Average? Average is acceptable. Average is also acceptable. Got 340 from 100, so 240. Okay. All right. That's... Oh, God, that toe is giant. I'm gonna take that toe, though. I'm gonna take some other stuff, too. It's all good. We are adults after all. Yes! That is a very good point.
Khajiit guards your back. I will shoulder some of your
All right, I don't know if the stuff I have is better. So he's got... Why does he not have... Oh, no. Apparel. Let's give him... Where'd it go? Steel Nordic gauntlets and steel plate boots. Whip. Whip. I don't know if that's going to do anything, but hey, whatever works, right? Okay. Oh, we also have... We get this big old mammoth kind of checking us out. Hey, buddy. Oh, crap. Crap, crap, crap. You know, and you sit here and you think that the mammoth is kind of... Well, dude's gonna just be crittered shortly. And no more. We're just gonna sit here and we're gonna make like mammoth burgers. Like the great Ian Malcolm once said in 1993, life finds a way. Yes. Yes, he did. That was a fantastic movie. Just an absolutely amazing movie. And the soundtrack to that movie really, really, really knocked it out of the park. Hey, that's a dead Khajiit. Or dead Khajiit. Okay. So... What are we doing? I don't even know what we're doing, to be perfectly honest with you. Go pick flowers. I like flowers. Brings us right back around again to flowers for Algernon. Ooh. Creep cluster. Technically, it's not a flower, but... Nah, it's all good. Dragon's tongue. I don't know how big you figure a dragon's tongue actually is. Like, you're measuring that thing in feet. You measure that thing in, like, yards. Is it like a cat's tongue? Make noise? Oh. Imagine if a dragon's tongue was like a giant cat's tongue. Like, it was all like sandpaper. Oh, what are you doing? Listen up. Another cave bear. Ron Perlman ain't gonna save you now. Let's just do this. Let's level up our destruction magic. Because, hey, why not? We can do that. We can... Until we can't. You know, why don't we look into this magic thing? Like, could we actually, at this point in time, pivot enough to make a fairly viable, like, magic kind of build? Also, how come we can't get up here? Oh, there we go. JP... I think the first one. I honestly think the first Jurassic Park stands head and shoulders above any of the other ones. Without saying. I mean, without saying. Ooh. What's this? It's almost like they prepared us dinner. Oh, who dat? Let's see. More skull. The firmament. I don't know what that is. I'm paid to lead, not to read. All right. Then again, there's a necromancer, and I know he's a necromancer because he's got like a. Ooh. Oh, see, there he is. Novice. No, he's a conjurer. Well, Mr. Novice Conjurer. Take that. Oh, we got him. Park 1 and World 1 are my favorites. Yeah, I can see how Jurassic World, the first one, would actually be... Yeah. Definitely. Doing the Aelid Ruin, it's so very nostalgic. Very... Oh, crap. There we go. One of these creepy buggers again. So creepy. I think I'm doing... What am I doing? Oh, the Ethereum Forge. Ethereum Forge. Duvet Gaming! What is going on? How are you doing? What's shaking? What's new? How is Monday treating you? We are here playing some Skyrim. So Monday is going quite well, actually. We've managed to murder a random novice conjurer. He did not stand a chance against our vastly superior destruction magic. And when I say vastly superior, I mean vastly in quotation marks. See if we can't. Well, let's hop. There we go. Ooh, what's this? Hello? Be ye friend or be ye foe? Oh, no, you're an orc.
Are you looking to work? The mines are nearby. You bring me ore. It is said that...
All right, no, this works. What's shaking? What's bacon? Better be cheese, least ye be on your knees. Begging please for Stormy to forgive thee. He's just a Padawan.
The Forge wife, in honor of this.
Yeah, I can see that.
Take a look.
All right, what does this guy have? Elven arrows. He's got an ebony sword though, so that's not too bad. I want to lighten the load. Oh, I've watched the new Thor movie. Personally, for me, it was a really dumb movie. Dumb, but fun. Okay, so confession time. I decided, my apologies for the absence, been asleep mostly at this hour, being 6+ hours ahead. Like I've said, nobody needs to apologize. Nobody needs to apologize for not being around, because life happens, and if you can't excuse life for happening, then I'm sorry. It's just, you know. Stop. Soul time. Roll. So that. We should actually consider. Wait a minute. Why am I? Hold on. Oh, I see what happened. I'm sorry, I'm around, Storm. Vlad, you can most assuredly apologize, because that's an apology right there. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, well, we don't need really anything else here. But we will make use of your smelter. But no, Duvet Gaming, what's new? How's everything going? Some of that, and we're good. Okay, so with that said, it was fun, no cap as the kids say it these days, but most of the time I was like, what the heck am I watching? In other words, Vlad, me too, man. Solastrato, are you bullying your viewers again? Why, perhaps. Perhaps. Would you like me to bully you, good sir? Bully! Ooh. Okay. Nope, this is a place.
I've read the entrails many times.
All kinds of stuff here.
Can't fathom why Mahulak's wife
Are these orcs? I think, okay, so this is a little orc stronghold.
Mahulak.
They're not murdering me, so I'm going to take that as a good sign. Definitely, it's a good sign that the orcs are not murdering me. Because usually they might get a little uptight and testy. But, no, last night, and yesterday, basically, ooh, look at this view. Isn't this a beautiful view? Isn't this a gorgeous view? So, yesterday, I decided that I wanted to see the new Thor movie, because I had yet to see the new Thor movie. I ended up seeing Thor at 10 o'clock last night. I didn't get home until midnight. Here's the thing. Been on leave, was taking some time away from watching streams, but back, missed it too much. You know what? Thank you for coming back and being around. Not being murdered is good. Yes, not being murdered is acceptable. But I decided that I was going to watch the Thor movie last night at 10 o'clock, mostly because there were no additional tickets sold in the entire theater. So I had the entire theater all to myself. All to myself. So I could be as loud and obnoxious as I wanted and laugh out loud, and there was nobody there to say a single thing. Stand up, stretch, you know. I think the Orcs leader is a big fan of a famous green ogre, because ogres are like onions. They have layers. But no, I mean, having an entire theater to yourself. I am the furthest thing from a VIP like ever. I'm not even a VIP in my own stream, okay? But honestly though, if you ever have an opportunity and they think you are in boots, if you ever have an opportunity to watch a movie and be the only individual in the movie theater, I highly recommend it. I highly, highly, highly recommend it, because it's certainly an experience. It is very much an experience, and I am going to probably try to do it more often. I don't care that I had to get up at 4:45 in the morning to go get ready for work and whatnot. The fact that I could watch a movie by myself far outweighed everything. And besides, all I had to do was have a whole lot of coffee this morning to make up for everything. And then I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great. that being said, we're going to have an early stream cutoff tonight, folks, because I am tired. No, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna. I'm just messing with you. Oh my goodness, that would actually be funny, because I'd be the idiot that would be like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna cut this stream short tonight because I stayed up too late last night like an idiot and only got like 4 hours of sleep." But no. Ah, I love this view. I'll chill alone in a theater as long as it's not a scary movie. Okay. What's the scariest movie you've watched? Just go to the abandoned movie theater in the less busy area. You still need a theater that is actually playing movies. So the abandoned theater, probably not the best of ideas. Let's see, let's keep going. Oh yeah, we needed to do something about an Ethereum forge, and then there was stuff. Oh, and also we need to fix our items. Because we totally goofed up on this one. We need the boots. No. What do we need for boots? What do we have for... Man, I don't know. I keep messing all this stuff. Christian Bale was an amazing villain. Christian Bale was a wonderfully fantastic villain. His range in Thor: Love and Thunder, awesome. Okay, so boots. Gauntlets. Is that... I think? Maybe? Oh yeah, there you are. Alright.
Khajiit guards your back.
So let's try this again.
I will shoulder some of your burden.
So we need to give this dude some stuff. Alright, let's give him the gauntlets. And let's give him the boots. So
We follow
potentially he equips them?
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll
I don't know.
smell them.
But yeah, Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher was actually a lot of fun. Like, he was very, very good in his role. American Psycho or Love and Thunder? Oh, Sean Bergen, what is going on, dude? How is everything? What's good today? And let's check it out. We're in a giant dragon bowl. So this is where dragon used to be buried. But we're not too concerned with that. What we want to go look at, if you give him the boots, does that make him... Oh my god. He cats and boots. Cats and boots.
If anyone
Let's see if
sneaks
he's
up on
wearing
us,
them.
I'll smell. I will shoulder some of your burden.
I don't know. See, he's supposed to be able to... Yeah, see that... Yeah, so when we try to make it equipped on him, it doesn't actually... It doesn't work. I don't know if... That's weird. They kind of have the Antonio sound to their voice, like Puss in Boots. Yeah, from, yeah, hey, yeah. That's, yeah. So we have that. So it keeps trying to equip it to me for some reason. But we've got these cool dragon plate insulated gauntlets. You know what we could do? We should make an armor set that is able to be enchanted for magical damage. And I also need to make the potions that increase our enchanting, so then we can increase our enchanting higher. It's like this wonderful cyclical thing. You make yours a swashbuckler every time. Oh, hello. Get you, Mr. Snow Fox. Crispy critter. Where'd he go? You stay away. This is my pelt, jerk. Both American Psycho is in Elite. Yeah, American Psycho is...
What is it?
Just a... That is a movie that is... It is really all by itself. Hello.
Here for seen the remnants of the grove? We got the mill up and running before we found out that the big stand of trees on the hill was sacred. Now we can't cut them, and we can't afford to buy another mill somewhere else. So we scrounge whatever we can from around the tundra.
Equilibrium. That is the gun kata. And
We got the mill up and running before we found. Now we can't cut them, and so we scrounge whatever we can from around the tundra.
oh, okay.
We got them. Now we can't.
Alright, let's
So we scrounge whatever we can
because
from around
apparently
the tundra.
your dialogue is
All right.
cyclical. So in addition to Equilibrium, Ultraviolet was another one in that kind of series of movies. Ultraviolet was tangentially related to. Yeah, I think that what was that? That was Omar Epps, Christian Bale, and yet again another movie or show where poor Sean Bean eats it. They are close to sight. Yeah. Just such a great movie though. Such a great movie. Oh. Hey-ya! Whoa. Got you. Cooking the Snow Wolf. You'll watch Maverick. The new Top Gun. Absolutely. Does he ever not? Sean Bean dies in damn near everything, and it is a crying shame because actually, you know what? You know what movie he doesn't die in? The first Silent Hill. He does not die in Silent Hill, believe it or not. So, trying to think of what else. You know, there's probably a list somewhere online here, and let's reference. How about movies Sean Bean lives? Okay. All right. So movies in which Sean Bean lives. Silent Hill. He actually lives in Silent Hill Revelation. National Treasure. He lives in there's a series called Sharp. He was in a movie called Troy. The Martian. Ronin. Flight Plan. Pixels. Jupiter Ascending. So there are actually some movies in which Sean Bean still lives. Tractor Man, how are you doing, my friend? Best part of Maverick, apart from the cinematic stunts, etc., was the song by Lady Gaga. Which one did they play by Lady Gaga? I don't think I immediately recognized that one, but honestly, I think that was a fantastic... Ooh, Jazz Bay Grapes. I may need those for something. I think it was actually a fantastic movie. As we speak of Maverick, remember when I told you I've watched it, and to pay attention to the opening scene, I screamed as a little girl to it. Could doing better. My Instagram account got hacked. Oh, what happened, dude? Why is... Everybody's getting hacked lately. Oh, what do we got? Something's making noise. Oh! There's a bear. Your Instagram got hacked, and then somebody else's Discord got hacked. Bear. Big bear. I haven't been to the movies for years. Went to see Maverick. It was a great movie. Yeah, It was a fantastic movie, and it was just one of those movies that was so filled with nostalgia. And even the Val Kilmer role in it was just, it was great. Ah, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. That's a very tough cave bear. Also, this is apparently how we're going to level up our magic. Made a couple mistakes, and they got in and changed the password. So if you get a message from... Okay. Alright. Gonna take some cave bear thingamajigger. It occurs to me that we should, before we continue our adventuring, we are just stumbling about, because I've got no real destination at the moment. I'm just walking around because the scenery... Hats off to all fighter jet. Dude, some of the stuff that they did was absolutely mind-blowing in that movie. Went to see the original back in the 80s. They did a great job of tying those two movies. Yes, I completely agree. They did a real good job of how they both work. They exist together, and it's fantastic. Actually, I think it's just kind of stumbling around. Pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, the hot springs. Oh, hey guys. What's up? How we doing? You good? Oh. Threaten me. Oh boy. Of course I can't attack them. Of course. Still, the F-14 is my favorite plane of all time, and in my opinion is the most beautiful plane ever. Planes and their... while an airplane serves a particular mechanical function, the design of the plane serves a particular mechanical function. They are, I fully believe, absolute works of art. When you get right down to it, absolutely works of art. Okay. Let's, Bloodthirst. Okay, Bloodthirst does not have any charges. Oop. Oh boy. Alright, I think this is one of those instances where I don't want to die. Ooh, hey, fox. Oop. Did that guy just go rolling down the hill? Did I kill him? I don't know, Oop. Okie dokie. I'm gonna definitely take the giant's toe. Oh no, I can't find my way out of this ruin. Uh-oh. That's not a good thing. Giant's toe. Focus your arrows. Alright, we get all kinds of stuff on these guys. Okay. This is cool. This is cool. Yeah, but honestly, I think, like, especially when you really start getting down to the airplanes of, say, like, the, World War II, World War II airplanes were finally on a completely different level. Harvest Jazbay. Jazbay grapes. I remembered we needed Jazbay grapes for something once upon a time, way back in the day. But what that thing is, I don't honestly remember. there? I thought there was a treasure chest. Good thing I have that one spell that guides you to your goal. I don't think I have that. I think I'm just like a horrible slacker who would just realistically end up going around and around and around in circles. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta scoop out the cheese. Oh, the mammoth cheese. It's so disturbing. So, for some reason, the squish noise that the mammoth cheese makes when you harvest it is somewhat disconcerting. Clairvoyance under the illusions. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'll take your word for it. I was reading an article recently that the F-22 Raptor will be the first 6th generation plane ever. There weren't too much information, obviously, but it was said that it will be fitted with laser-guided weapons, next-gen countermeasures, better heat signature cover, etc. That's really actually the coolest part about the new Top Gun film, when they're using the flares. When they're using the flares to avoid getting whacked with a missile. First time I'm actually using it. I hate the squish sound of getting something that always amazed me was how the Phantom jet fighter design process was started soon after World War II. My favorite plane is the Thai LN Starfighter. Thai fighter. Man, that's wild. Ooh, and now everything's so. The funny part about this is like nighttime here. This is nighttime in this game. And, ooh, it's a hot spring. I'm going to take a bath. Kitty taking bath. Kitty! Kitty taking bath. I don't know why. This is funny. Loosh. 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 So this is nighttime in this game, and if you remember, nighttime in Fallout 4 is completely dark. You need an external light source to be able to see anything, anywhere in Fallout 4. Well, with the mod that we have, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, what's this place? Let's go see if anyone is home. I can hear your comment. That's awesome. My favorite is the F-21 Alley Cat based on the Tomcat, though never flown. If the Rebels made the TIE Fighter, it would be called the H-Wing. More of those. Anybody home? Oh!
Never should have come.
Oh, that's a fire wizard. So, realistically... Oh, crap. Oh! Got him with the paralyze. So, I was gonna start using the, I was actually gonna... Oh, whoa, another one? Ice Mage. Oh! Alright. I mean... Atronac Ford recipe. What's this one? Fire salts, ruined book, dragon's tongue flour, and a bear pelt. I don't know what that does, but I'm gonna take that anyways. Hello? Oh. Ooh, what's this? Conjure Familiar. You already know Conjure Familiar. Okay. Necromancer, Robes of Resurgence. Okay. Okay. Knock knock. Anybody here? Arch Electrum. Uh-oh. Arch Electromancer. What the hell is an Electromancer? Oh, crap. That's an Electromancer. Ooh. Oh, we got her right in the head. Oh, crap. My favorite sci-fi fighter is the Viper MK48. What's that? The Last Starfighter. Who, what's the one in The Last Starfighter? Because that is a great movie. That is an absolutely wonderful movie. Oh, did we paralyze her? Maybe paralyze her again. Gunstar. Okay. That was a great movie. Corpse? Who's this? That's another regular corpse. Stormcloak. Okay. But no, that... And I think they're supposed to be making a sequel, finally, to The Last Starfighter. Which... Very long time overdue. Where did this dude go? Wasn't that the one from the opening of the Attack of the Clones? I am not sure. Where... Oh no, that's you. Where did this corpse go? Because I really want to see what this dude was wearing. Oh, there we go. Arch Electroman. So, Magicka regenerates 50%. Okay. Last Dagger. Okay. Okay. And a nice little waterfall. Actually, what are we at for carry weight? Okay. No, we've still got a little bit of carry weight that we don't have to kind of worry about. Lost Knife Hideout. Oh, you can hear it all. It's from Battlestar Galactica? Oh, okay, okay, okay. That is a classic. Oh, Flame Atronak. Oop. Fire salts. Fire salts are... Oh, that's going to explode. Fire salts are important. Not really. Where is the... Okay. Deep. Actually... There we go. Adios. Not sure though. Yeah, that's the interesting thing about sci-fi vessels and ships. There is just so many of them. What's the difference between Iron Man and Iron Woman? One is a superhero, other is a command. We're back here. It put us all the way back to where we started the stream. Yeah. Yeah. All the way back there. So Hilo, I guess you didn't miss much. Wow, that's a bummer. We actually made some pretty decent progress, and we fought a bunch of things, and we collected a lot of giant's toes, and now we're back to square one again. Yeah. Yeah, mostly because the PlayStation does not like it when it loses power like that. Like, the PlayStation, like any other sensitive electronic device, has the potential to fry its internals or essentially, you know, eat a hard drive. So, let's see. Man, that's really a bummer. That we had actually covered a considerable amount of ground, and now we don't. Loveless Pond, how are you today? What's going on? Oh, hey, look, a dragon. Oh. So I think that's how we started off. We started off by killing a dragon. So why don't we go see about this here dragon? I want this one. And we actually need to... See, we can remember this time that we can add some soul gems. Doing well. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm about to have a cold beer outside and enjoy the weather. It's actually a really nice day today. We're supposed to get, like, a chance of showers or something. But I also think that this week was supposed to be fairly warm. My day is currently going all right, all the way up until the breaker popped and I lost the stream, and all progress that we made on stream simply just bumbling about like a goober. Which is unfortunate. Father Sweden, what is going on, my friend? How are you today? Happy Monday to you. Yeah, other than the stream kind of completely taking a dump, it today was better until it wasn't. So, I mean, that's right, Mr. Dragon. It's all, I am good. It's Tuesday now here, though. Yes, because you are so far ahead of us in the timeline. You come to us from the future. Ouch. That's fire. Fire burns. Okay. I swear, if this thing kills us right now, that would be unfortunate. Also, where the heck is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. Critical strike. Resist to the paralyzed. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that... Wait, what the hell's going on? Get out of here. Mammoth! Mammoth! I wasn't even trying to attack the mammoth. I was going to leave the mammoth alone this time around, but apparently I'm being cooked live. Oh, it's making some weird noises. Really weird noises. Want to hear how 7th grade made me might have seen a ghost on a school field trip? A ghost, you say? The possibility of seeing a ghost. Okay. I'm listening. And, you know, here's the interesting thing about, like, seeing ghosts and stuff like that. Oop, where'd he go? Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I haven't encountered one, which is the unfortunate part. Yeah, that's right. You can land? Where are you going? Where are you doing? Oh yeah, you're gonna land. Alright, there we go. Sounds like a seal getting attacked by a shark. Yes, actually. Please be quiet! Stop! Alright, there we go. Okay, so... we're going to get all the stuff from there. We are going to take the dwarven boots. And we'll give the dwarven boots to... Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, it's a very strange noise. Very, very, very strange.
Khajiit got your back.
Dwarven boots. Give.
I will shoulder
Dwarven
some
helmet.
of your burden.
Give. Okay, so he put the helmet on, at least. But he didn't put the boots on. Does he not like my boots? Okay.
Lead on, sir.
Alright, so we still can't take that. We cannot take that. I need you take the club. Bingo.
If anyone sneaks up,
I don't know if that's going to do anything. Ooh, there's another one.
it will be done.
Oh. Man with cheese bowl.
Is
Cheese,
that all?
cheese. Poor Khajiit. Poor dead Khajiit. I think we're good. Okay. So, with that said... Oh, I think we've already visited this dragon shrine up here. So my class were camping at an old coal maker's cabin out in the woods. Thank you very much for the cheese. As it got dark, we decided to play hide and seek in the area. I was the seeker, and I saw a black silhouette of a person running for a patch of trees. I couldn't make out any details of them. I followed to catch them, however. When I reached the spot, I saw no trace of them. I brought this up at the campfire, and no one fessed up to it. Khajiit? Or not to Khajiit? That's like, to steal or not to steal? What are you doing, original fallen angel? Well, hello there. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing today? We are doing slightly better, thank you very much, as our power is restored. A breaker broke, or breaker tripped, or whatever. So the stream went down, the console went down, and we lost all of our wonderful Skyrim progress, which is the unfortunate thing. That is the very, very unfortunate thing. This being... There we go. That being a cat. You have a cat upon you. J-Side! What is good, my friend? Doing great. I'm glad you got everything. Yes. We only got everything back, like, moments before. Well, not really moments before, but, like, you know, before you raided. So that would have, That would have been unfortunate. What's this? Wine and venison chops. And, okay, so there's no more word of power up here, so that's a good thing. But, yes, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you are doing well, and I hope your Call of Duty Warzone went well. Also, who got more kills? Was it you or J-Side? Ooh, Ebony Battle Axe. Iron Sword of Souls. She got more kills? Okay. See? There we go. That was Rosalinda. She was my little parrot. So he chickened out? What? Okay. Okay, what happened? How did this go down? You need to fill me in. Let's see. Ever since then, I have gotten more suspicious about the forest. That possible ghost encounter and the time I nearly got unalived by 2 moose is why I always carry some form of weaponry on me in the woods. And it's kind of funny how you say that. I carry that in the woods. Can we get him? Whee! You just gonna stand there? When I asked him if he wanted to try, he said, not right now. I asked if I wanted to. I said it was up to her and her stream, and she never gave me the controller. Ah. See, there we go. My phone autocorrects the T into a capital T. Not a problem. Not a problem. Hello. And we will cook the deer. I don't know why these animals are not moving. Perhaps it's a potential byproduct of the fact that the stream crashed most violently. But probably not. We got fire in our hands. They're dead things. Dead things. A parrot named Rosalinda. I highly approve of this. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna die in like 5 seconds. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I have to say, Warzone is not a fun game. I do not enjoy Warzone. I find it utterly awful. Warzone is one of those games that are just like... There was a thing around. I saw a thing crawling. Where is he? I don't know. Remember, if it's brown, get on the ground. If it's black, fight black. I'm talking about bears. Get your mind out of the gutter. And if it's white, like, and... Oh, yeah. Polar bears are not to be messed with. Or a raven, because she's a full black cat. There's a bear around. Oh, there's a bear. There's a bear. And this isn't a bear that we've encountered already. Why? Alright. Nope. Nope. The great thing is, even shooting... Oh. Has a chance to do, I just got tickets to see Rammstein in August. Awesome! Awesome, awesome, awesome. Loveless Pound. Hilo actually just went to see. Is a game audio delayed for anyone else? Well, let's fix that. Yes, Hilo just saw them. Forgot I had that clip someone had made. Clips are cool. Clips are very cool. Very, very cool. Little Kyle! Dude! So good to see you. Supplies and a bucket. Oh man, you guys, you are in for one hell of a time. If Hilo, why can I not? Last night I got a show by seeing a fox in the middle of town eating out of a dropped pizza box. Okay. Catch you later. Gotta get some dinner and get some rest because apparently the perfect time for a safety meeting at my work is 6 a.m., 2 hours away, so I gotta be up at 3 a.m. Dude! That is a hell of a ride. Nothing there. So, little Kyle! It is so good to see you, my friend. And that should be American Truck Simulator. So, how was American Truck Simulator? How have things been going, by the way? What's new? Gotta get some food, too? Well, you two should absolutely eat some food. Foxes will eat anything. Only good thing is taking the company vehicle, so not my gas. That's a definite good thing. Also, I do not know why my shoutouts are not working. Let me do that again. It should do a thing, but it's not doing a thing. But you know what? Anything's possible because our stream crashed earlier because the power went out. Foxes will eat anything. My dad put strumming by a trail cam to attract them to his hunting grounds. Might stream Forza 5 tomorrow and said, Forza 5! Forza! If you're around on Friday, please, by all means, join us for some Forza. Forza on Fridays is an absolute blast. And, totally worth it. Totally worth it. Ooh, mud crab. Not too much is new, just trying to find time to stream again. Yeah? Yeah, because you have not streamed for quite a while, my friend. But it was good to see you pop online. Original Fallen Angel, thank you so much for popping by. Fully Flannel Forza Friday, you darn right it is, my friend. And for some reason, we can't take whatever this is right here. Alright, so it's probably nothing. My dad also has a friend who owns cattle and will get butcher scraps to put on his land to attract more prey. Interesting. Alright, so all that aside, let's go back to home. We gotta play Forza again. Absolutely we gotta play Forza. We still do Friday nights. Forza on Fridays. Fully Flannel Forza Friday. Technically illegal. Well, you know, that whole adage of it's only illegal if you get caught, I believe. I don't know. Not exactly the best of things, but let's see. Right there. Put that right there. Okay. The law out here is more like a suggestion. Gotcha. Gotcha. Loveless Pond. Absolutely, my friend. To you. I drink the beer, so you must drink le water. Alright, I find that acceptable. I find your terms acceptable, good sir. Every hunter here breaks at least 2 laws on the regular, so no one really cares. Interesting. Gotcha. Alright. Let's go dump off some of the garbage that we've accumulated. I believe we still need to go sell some stuff, because we managed to accumulate some more stuff. Okay, so we got all the Ethereum shards. We got a lot of garbage. Dwarven metal ingots, we have 27. Oh, no, we gotta keep the goat horns. Like, my dad put a fake owl on our lawn to attract crows and was shooting them from... Jesus. Oh, man. Quicksilver. That. And then we'll go back up to this, so we need goat horns. We need to remember to grab the goat horns. Goat horns. Okay. Got dwarven metal ingots that we can use to probably make a bunch of stuff. Okay. I have a problem with deer in my garden. Residential zone, so you can't shoot them. Yeah, there definitely is that. What's our smith? Okay, so our smithing is... We can make dwarven. Ooh, those are cool looking. Wow. Those are pretty angry looking, actually. So what's something that just takes... See, yet again, it's always... yeah. Dwarven metal and iron. So the local Best Buy had like 20 Xbox Series X's chilling out on the shelf. Did you get one, my friend? Driving drunk hungover is also really common here, however. I think it's so ingrained in the culture here that we are genetically made to be good drunk drivers. It's not exactly the best idea, that's for certain. Steal your tomatoes and run up a tree with them. Gee. Oh, we've got so many more. Ugh. Iron, steel, steel, iron. Yeah, see, we've got tons of stuff. We've got a ton of dwarven iron, but we can't really make... How do we make steel in this? So that's corundum and iron ore. Okay. I think I'm gonna wait till I get a better paying job and move out. Okay. I'll have a system in each room. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all, actually. Then I find half-eaten tomatoes at the bottom of a tree later in the day. Ugh. Rodents and critters. Actually, one of the worst thing about rodents and critters is not that what they eat from a garden, but the fact that bow would work, but bow hunting is illegal here in Norway. No kidding. In, like, engine compartments. Engine compartments, under engine covers, all kinds of stuff like that. Oh, no, not the Crimson Nern route. Oh, we still need a... Hold on. We still need to turn in a goldfish? How come we haven't turned in a goldfish yet? Glassfish. Obtain a goldfish, okay. Get a nice 50-inch TV for the bathroom. Just kidding, but imagine... Yeah, you would never at that point leave the bathroom. That would just be a thing that would happen. Alright, let's dump off some... Okay, for 60 seconds, items are enchanted 15% stronger. Go into the city, catch any homeless cats you find, and start feeding them. Oh my goodness. Then this one has... I think this one has our food in it. Yes. There we go. Get rid of that stuff. I want the Xbox Series X. It's an upgrade to my Xbox One, but my mom won't let me buy it with my own money. Honestly, blushing. The difference between the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X is night and day. The load times, the graphical quality, it's a whole other system altogether. Mandatory 1 hour, yeah. Told my girlfriend when we move in together, there's going to be a game room involved. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Game room would be where it's at. Completely where it's at. Where'd she go? Around here somewheres? Hello? I don't know where she's at. Oh, you know what we do have? We do have... Yeah, we do have a complete set of that. There's all that stuff. Actually, there's a whole other... Increase your health by 50. Oh, that's right. Fire resistance by 100%. The whole set. You are correct, sir. The whole set on my mannequins, mind you. And then we've got these guys over here. So we've got the Dark Brotherhood Cicero. This is the Spell Knight stuff right here. I only have the helmet right now. I can't make any of the stuff. That's the other version of the Spell Knight, and then that's the other version of the Cicero set. So, yes, I have a companion who only has iron armor. Thank you very much. And me, I have this weird assortment of various bits and baubles and pieces and stuff. Also, I have no idea where... Where the hell is my cohabitant? She's not around. Where is she? This is very peculiar. I hope she didn't get taken by bandits. That would be unfortunate. For deer in Norway, this is the only ammunition that is allowed. 30-06, 6.5 by 55, 308 Winchester. Where is she? Because I do want to sell some stuff. That's the thing. Oh well, she'll probably wander back. When I get a projector too, I can't wait to plug my Xbox or laptop into it and play games at 150 inches. That's a good idea. I have indirectly created a caste system in my friend's Discord based on if you have developed calves or not. That is very bizarre. That is very, very bizarre. And I'm not sure what I need to do with this information. Because it seems kind of strange. We keep making jokes about this one guy because he has like 0 calves. Okay. I'm not sure why you're hyper fixated on his calves though. Just the whole thing just seems bizarre. Alright, let's go sell some of this stuff. I don't know how we're really going to end up leveling up the rest of our blacksmithing.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Because we need this stuff to make steel. So, I mean, I guess we'll buy that stuff? I don't know. Because he tried to flex with a mirror pick, and we saw his skinwalker toothpick calves, so it became a... okay. So it became a joke. Okay. I gotcha. Gotcha. Those and those. Gonna keep those, and... battle axe, dagger. That. Not too bad. Okay.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Maybe trying to drive manual to get those clutch calves. Yes, indeed,
work?
my friend.
It might suit you.
So anytime you're in an argument and you mention his calves, he shuts up. Gotcha.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything.
All right.
Oh, a bit of this.
Show me some goat horns. Bellathor, show me the goat horns. Ooh, he's got them. He's got the goat horns. This is good because this means I can actually finish the well, I can kind of finish the basement. Creative potions are 20% more powerful. How's the Jeep? I briefly saw it last week in Discord. Actually, so far so good. The Jeep, I went for a ride on Saturday. I took my cousin. My cousin came with me. We went for a drive, and it was actually really fun. The Elder Scrolls 6 that lets you rob merchants. Well, you can actually. You can rob merchants right now. You just have to sneak up and steal it. Like, you threaten them.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Let's see. Holy crap, these things are worth money.
Do come
Alright, so we have iron... no, we have goat horns, but I think we need iron ore to make fittings. So why don't we go see about... Because this is actually going to let us have light in the basement of our lakeside home. Let's go check it out. At knife point? Okay. Let's see. And this place is a mess. I definitely exist in a very messy... very messy living area. He's still not back. So we want to drop off those because we're gonna keep those for later. And there's a bunch of stuff that we should actually put over in here. This is our little storage compartment for like all kinds of other garbage. Namely all this stuff. Door. Ring and necklace of mending. 20% sneaking. Silver ring, silver jewel necklace. Actually, why don't we see what kind of disenchanting? No. Okay. Oops. Enchantment. No, item. Item. Necklace. What can we do with the necklace? There's a whole bunch of fortify... Ooh, okay. So that... Alright, so that doesn't do magic regeneration. It just does increased magicka. But it does stamina regeneration, which is actually really good. So if we make this thing fortified destruction and what else? I mean, I guess that's the only two that really complement each other in this situation. Alright, so destruction spells cost 20% less to cast and increase your magicka by 50%. Okay. Rename. Silver jewel necklace of destruction. Alright. Okay, make that. And then let's figure out, what can we do with this ring? And if it's the same situation... Oh, no, this is... Okay. Fortify Magicka Regeneration. And then... Fortify Destruction. Alchemy 100. Guess it's time to stop making a heck ton of potions to level up. Aha! So that's actually not a bad thing. So... Grand Soul Gem. So Magicka regenerates 50% faster. So Destruction Spell... Okay, so Destruction Spells should actually be significantly... Nope, don't craft it yet. Rename it. Silver Ring of Destruction. Craft. Okay. So now... If we want to create some manner of I'm now at 3 100 skills. What do I have that's 100? Not destruction. Conjuration, illusion, blah, 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 blah. So lockpicking is 95. Sneak is 99. We're almost to the maximum of sneak. Which actually, realistically... Silent roll, silence, and shadow warrior. Crouching stops combat and forces distant opponents to search for a target. That's not bad. Archery is 100. Our one-handed skill is only 88, so if that gives you any idea. We started to work on two-handed. Heavy armor is 86. Smithing is at 73. Enchanting is at 100. That's kind of a big deal right there. Smithing is 73. So at smithing 60, we can improve magical weapons and armor. Okay, you've maxed archery, sneak, and alchemy. Those are 3 good combinations. Dwarven smithing, orcish smithing. Ebony smithing requires 80. Okay. I think the next point is going to be in arcane blacksmith, because that's going to be kind of a big deal. Guy's all kind of creepy looking. There's that. Do I have... Hold on. Alright, all of this is already... Okay. No, all of that is already, It's already enchanted, so an item that is already enchanted cannot be... My enchanting is just at 48, but since I have a lot of jewelry I've made and plenty of soul gems, I'm going to start making random... Yes, good call. Yeah, this is the Dragonbone armor set, and I think we got this as part of a quest. Or we just kind of found it. I can't remember. But I like the Dragonbone armor, and it's cool looking, but unfortunately, there's we have options that are far better. And I still think the Daedric helmets are some of the better looking. So why don't we create... I've got an idea. We're going to take this armor set and... Well... Let's see about... Because we can't actually improve... Come on, guys. I can't even leave my house because they've blocked me in. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm gonna have to start banishing these guys because they're getting kind of in my way. Let's see about... Let's see about improving some of this stuff. And seeing what we actually need to be able to improve it. And I think it's actually going to allow us to... Because we don't have... Arcane... So we need Ebony and Dragonbone. Ebony Mail... Actually, that's Bone Meal? Bone Meal? Alright, that's interesting. So, even though we have the required steel ingots for this one, we can't actually do anything with this helmet because we don't have that particular arcane blacksmith. Let's get some dragon bones. I think 4 to be precise. And then ebony. We need some ebony. Ebony. Ebony ingot. That I think we just need 1 of. Go back here. So, see all the stuff that's not... So the ebony mail And here's the thing about it, though. You are able to move more quietly, and opponents that get too close take 5 points of poison damage. So that is 28 pounds, 153 armor. Now, here's the thing. Weight doesn't really come into effect when we have heavy armor, because we've got a skill that allows us to not actually get encumbered by any of the armor that's on there. So, yeah, I think that's a heavy armor skill. So that's going to go to 80. Wait a minute. What's... Errol. What do we have for gloves? So the Spell Knight gauntlets... Oh. Okay, no, that would... what the heck kind of potion have I made? It gives poison resistance, makes everything of level 11 or lower attack anything nearby for 10 seconds, and damages health. That's a bizarre kind of potion. So that's increased stamina by 70 points. So this does nothing to affect our overall carry weight. So that's 68. These are 65, but we can actually improve these. Wait a minute. Don't we have anything to improve smithing? I want to say? Hold on. I think we have, like, something to improve a smithing set. You'll find out. Or at least we can, take those. So that was... Those were necklaces. Now we need some rings. Some unenchanted rings. Thank you very much. And then I think we have... Yeah, we get a lot of stuff. Oh my god, we get a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, we have circlets. We can do that. This one decreases magic regeneration, makes conjuration spells last longer, fortifies enchanting, and damages stamina. Ooh. Okay. So... Gold diamond ring. We need to do... Fortify... Smithing. So fortify smithing and what else? Fortify smithing and fortify alchemy. Okay, nope, this is good. So smithing and alchemy. 20%. Who is into car detailing? How often do you wash your car? Usually, oh geez. It all depends. The Camaro, I'll usually wash when I take it out. The Jeep, or my 4x4, usually does not get washed very much at all. So gold diamond ring. Actually, hold on. Do this. Ring of smithing? Ring of smithing? No. Ring of... Ring of... Rafting. No, not really. There is a car show this weekend on Sunday. and it's a pretty big one, and it's meant to sponsor or raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So that may be my destination for Sunday. So I just have to detail the ride up. So the Ring of Crafting. So weapons and armor can be improved 20% better. Creative potions are 20% more powerful. Okay. Craft that. The circlet. Enchantment. Fortify alchemy. And we can't do smithing on this one. Okay. So this one won't let us do smithing. And there's realistically nothing else that is useful for that one. Black soul gem. Circlet. Of alchemy. Alright. Circlet of alchemy. So creative potions are 20% more powerful. So we don't actually need to use that one. We did the ring. Let's do alchemy and show me smithing. Perfect. Black soul gem. Necklace of crafting. Alright, necklace of crafting. Okay. Create that one. So, because we don't really need anything for... Well, we haven't gotten into the potion cycle yet. So we haven't started leveling up the potions, so we can just leave the circlet of alchemy. Or that. Alright, I'm back in the process of following back all the accounts I followed on my old Instagram account. Alright, man. That's no problem. I think it looks like it's snowing. I clean the cars inside and out every week, just don't like dirty cars. Because I'm pretty much the only one who drives, and I drive by myself all the time, the interior doesn't get dirty. Like, a little bit of a wipe down because of, you know, maybe dust every now and again. Things aren't too bad around here. It's springtime with the pollen. That's when things get awful. Like, just ridiculously awful. Trying to get some of these Discord notifications. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Burns, those are really cool. With kids, the interior needs... Oh, dude. I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine. But that skyline looks pretty cool. And that Ford coupe with the big old... looks like a Chevy big block. With a Durango right behind it. Yeah, I can't even imagine how much stuff must be everywhere. That's... Oh, God. Like, my nephew, he rides with me once, and there's, like, a goldfish. I also sold my 4-speed Scout. I didn't drive it much, and the guy offered me a good chunk of change for it. Which Scout was that one? That wasn't the diesel-powered one, right? Alright, so let's put these items on. Which means the necklace of crafting and the ring of crafting. Ooh. Okay, no, this is gonna be good. Craft. Holy moly. The red diesel one will be with me till I drop. Okay. I gotcha. Alright. So let's dump the one remaining dragon bone that we have back over here. Oh, we do have the goat horns too, so we can actually... We should also see what we have for iron ore. But you know what? I kind of really don't feel like doing that right now, so let's just dump the goat horns in there. All right. And then, see, we don't have any weapons that are not enchanted. So all of this stuff has to be, like, leveled up. Okay, so now we have the armor set that we're going to be using. So why don't we see about changing this over? So we need to do enchanting. All right, so let's see what kind of spells we can get out of this stuff. Oh, dude, that supercharger looks so awesome. That's a mighty big... Is it? No, that's not a Chevy motor. Is that a... What is that? Is that a supercharged Ford? Would really like to buy that International 1210 pickup I posted in the Discord a while back, but it's two-wheel drive, and those are kind of useless up here. You could swap the drivetrain. You could put, you know, different axles underneath that thing. How crazy do you want to go with it? Alright, so let's see what kind of enchantments we can put on this thing. Definitely Fortified Destruction. Magic of Regeneration. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So the helmet is definitely going to help. And this will be for... We still have plenty of soul gems, too, so... Name the item. Daedric Plate Helmet of Destruction. And craft. Next item. This guy. Enchantment is Restoration and Magic Regeneration. Illusion of Magicka. So we could do 20% destruction or... Oh. Okay, here's something interesting. Would really like to... Yeah, I think a 1210 pickup truck is actually really kind of cool. But that's none of that stuff, so... So there isn't just straight up... Oh, no, wait, there is. Okay. So, Magicka regenerates 10% faster, or Magicka regenerates 50% faster. I have no idea on what that engine is. I thought it was a big block Chevy, because it looked like the 4 bolt holes on the typical valve cover. But... Or no, the whatever... but it's got the distributor at the front of the engine, so it's definitely not a Chevy. 20% less to cast, Magicka regenerates 50% faster. Soul Gem. Black Soul Gem. Okay. Rename. of destruction. Okay. Wrap that. Next item. The boots. Distributor in the front means that... No, a big block Chevy still has the distributor in the back, but it's not a Chevy motor. It's in the front, cocked off to the side. So it's either like a... I think it's a Ford, to be perfectly honest. Carry weight. So, these are not going to be nearly as useful. So these boots... Sneak, stamina, stamina regeneration, two-handed, resist fire, resist frost, resist shock. Huh. So we'll definitely need carry weight. So we can increase it by 37. Carry weight increased by 37. And... We'll do boots of sneaking. So carrying capacity is increased by 37. Sneaking is 32% better, so that's actually kind of cool. And we'll rename it Insulated Boots of... Boots of... Sneaking. Sneaking? Sneaking. Yeah, we'll do sneaking. Alright, make those. And one last item. So the gloves are going to do... The gloves are going to let us do at least, hopefully, something. Heavy armor, lockpicking, fortified magicka, smithing, sneak, unarmed. Okay, that doesn't do us really any good. Sneak. Sneak is 32% better. And magicka increased by 50 points, or carry weight by 37. Now, so sneaking and what did we say? Sneaking and magicka. So we'll do that. Oh yeah, choose a soul gem. Of sneaking. Okay. Alright. Back over here. Necklace of Alchemy, Necklace of Mending. Forget that. Ring of Mending, nope. Ring of Lifey Shooty. You want to... Oh, that's a good point. It is a good point. No, we did. Necklace. So we did the Ring of Destruction, and we also did the... Oh crap. Door. Alright, so we had the Necklace of Destruction and the Ring of Destruction. Okay. Alright, so this should be good. Is it just me who thinks it's weird that you can only wear one? Yes, I completely agree. And it's a lot like Fallout, where you can't wear a gas mask with a helmet. It's a big block Mopar because of where the distributor is. Yeah, but couldn't it is a Ford straight up and down in the front, or is it off to the side? Because I'm not good at anything that isn't a Chevy. Surely, yeah, 2. I think 2 rings would be a reasonable assessment. Like, why can't you... Yeah, one per hand. Exactly. Unless you have it amputated by misfortune. Let's see. All right. No, I think, see about destruction magic. Elemental flare. Elemental bolt. Spike, lightning bolt, spark, strangulation, or thunderbolt. Wow, that's a lot of... Alright. We'll go with flames. But I did see a pregnant skeleton. I don't think I've seen anyone with just one arm. Fords have the distributor in the middle. Chevy has it in the back, and Mopar has it on the left, where it's almost always sideways. I mean, potentially. Yeah, we'll go with the fire thing. So now is the time we will equip helmet, boots, cuirass, gloves, and then we will necklace of destruction, ring of destruction. Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. What is the Thieves' backpack, lockpicking is 15% easier. Let's go take a look and see what a... Also, I don't see where she went. Do you think she went to the other house? So why don't I just take the goats, the goat horns there? Yeah, I'll take all those. Miscellaneous. So, backpacks. Camping supplies. Cork bulb arrow. I've never made any of these weird arrows. Dark leather backpack. Fur backpack, hunter backpack. Yeah, this is some weird stuff. Alright, that's weird. Mage backpack. Increases our magicka by 20. And it only weighs... So we need 4 leather and a corundum ingot. So why don't we do that just for the hell of it? I have a thief back? Yes, me too. Corundum ingot. For 1. Yes, yep. The fact that you can do that very early on for 75 additional carry weight is huge. Huge. And you don't need any skills to make the thing either. Alright, so let's go down to... So let's just do the mage backpack. Doesn't look great with the bow and arrows. Yeah, it's sort of hokey, but... That's weird. Alright. So now, we'll add the mage backpack. There we go. All right, so we have 300 magic. Nika Fernandez, how are you doing today? Okay, we need to go over here to Lakeview Manor. We need to see if, Big Dog Not Known, what's going on? So well, but so tired. I am very well. I am also very tired. I stayed up until midnight at the movie theater watching the new Thor movie. And I know I'm a little bit late to the party when it comes to the new Thor movie, but it's a really good movie. Thor. Okay. Is she? I don't think she's here. Where did she go? Oh, there's some cheese. Yoink. This is very peculiar. We can't find where Ilsa went. I certainly hope she did not die. That would be unfortunate. Also, let's save the game. I just seen the new Thor last night. Dude, I saw it last night too. I saw it. The movie started at 10 o'clock, and I was there until like midnight. Yeah, I just got to remember to remove the cellar workbench. Yes. All right, so we're going to do that. So our carry weight is 592, which I think it offsets the... I think it definitely offsets the additional weight of the armor that we're carrying. Finally got an Amulet of Mara so I could make the last shrine. I haven't started making the shrines because of just how involved. Did she not get killed by a dragon? I don't remember. It's kind of weird. Let's favorite that one. And, Frostbite, we'll favorite that one as well. Oh, yeah, much better. Also, I need more small fish for... Yes, you do! You need... So, make a helmet for that gives you water breathing, and use that. My latest finds were an angler and some angler larvae. Oh. Make a helmet that has water breathing on it. You're playing an Argonian, so you don't even have to worry about that. Look at you. Okay. So, this guy needs the blood. Where else are we going? Oh, the Ethereum Forge is over here. Let's go here. Wasn't I here already? I don't even remember. Hey, look, an Argonian. Oh. Let's just start killing these guys. Bandit Highwaymen. So, unfortunately, because our skill is not very high, and we've actually not put very many points into it, we're just going to sit here, and we're just going to kind of wait. Oh, okay. No, he died. Dude died. Charbroiled bandits. Little bit. So he doesn't have... Alright. So in that case... I don't understand how he died. Because he shouldn't be able to die. That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Poor little fella. Alright. So, you know what? So, just so this dude doesn't actually...
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust. Then back home is where
Okay.
you find me.
Alright, so we're not going to worry about that. I honestly would feel bad if we kind of just, like... just cooked him. I don't want to cook him. He doesn't deserve to be cooked. What's this? Vera about additional fishing. Well, we can do that. Let's go here. And hopefully, dude ain't gonna get cooked again. Uh-oh.
Time to end this little game.
Bandits! Bandits! Oh, wait a minute. You know what? So, because we've actually improved our armor, they're really not doing too much damage to us either. This is the G... Okay, Nika Fernandez, absolutely. And we're just gonna cook this guy real quick. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay. So here's the genius idea. Heavy armor, mage. Because we can stand there and tank it as we just cook people. Right? I think this is a brilliant idea. Speak with Katrina. Alright, where are the other bodies? I want to find the loot. Oh, there's one. Nope, nothing really too involved there. Where's the other dude? Oh, there he is. So, that's one of the things, though. Sometimes the dead bodies are very difficult to see against. So, it's actually not... It's not bad. It was about 80 degrees today. The only thing about it is... It's supposed to go up to, like, 99. Storm trying to recreate Rammstein performing Mein Teil, but without the giant pot and the fire safety. There is no fire safety here. None whatsoever. Okay. Man, that must have been a great time. Alright. So we're in here. Oh, there she is. Okay. Oh, that's right. It's the... Okay.
You made it.
Tria.
And you brought the shards.
Yes, I have them. What now?
Look at the device here. The gear in the center is just about the right size. Try putting the shards in and...
Okay.
We'll see
Don't mind
what
if I do.
happens.
Oh, okay. So it's 4 of them together. Okay. Now what?
Try. Go ahead. Give it a try.
Huh. Stand clear.
Get back.
Standing clear. What? Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Now I see why I needed to stand clear. Ooh, what's this? So this is apparently the Ethereum Forge. I can't remember the last time I did any of this stuff. Alright, now that that's depleted, let's, going down? Down to the Ethereum Forge. So, I don't remember what I need to do down here. I don't know if that's rain I hear. I'll have to double check. But actually, I did redo the foam seals
Longer than usual. How deep are
on
we?
the, where the hell are we going?
You need something? I can hardly believe it. This is it. It
All right,
feels old, doesn't it? even by dwarven standards. No one has been here in thousands.
So I can't go there. What? How do I... Oh, there's a lever. And now there's light. Okay. Ooh. Oh, this is neat. Man, all these cool Dwemmers. All the weird stuff that they do. Oh, what's this?
To think no one's been here in 4,000 years.
If she's saying something, I can't really hear her. Kind of neat. No? Nope, guess not. Okay. Well, I certainly hope not. Bow. Nope, no, don't sit, don't. No, you're supposed to take the arrows that are on the ground. Sepphoris. Well, the Snowman Lakers have already started their something. Supposedly the new map will be in Russia, but they might swap it to Ukrainian map due to political conflicts. They've also confirmed the vehicles along with the new vehicle pack, possibly hit the test server at the beginning of August, maybe mid. Okay. All right, that's actually kind of cool, all things considered. Yeah, so I think it's tractors. SnowRunner leak. I gotcha. Gotcha. I think it's tractors, and the big thing here is supposed to be farming.
Door shut tight. I bet those resonators would open it, though.
Right, how do we...
Huh?
Is there a lever? Why don't we have lights again? All right. Let's go this way. Over them is farming, and we're getting, yes, 4, and I think they said 2 kilometer by 2 kilometer maps. So it's 4 kilometer maps all around. And 4 of them. So it should be a very substantial amount of land mass. How can I not get in here? Hold on. Candlelight.
Yes, I can hardly believe it. This is it. We've actually found the
How do we get
forge.
in? That's the question.
At last.
How do we actually get in here? Oh. Necklace of fire abatement. Chemical barrels have also been confirmed as a new cargo type. So get your Geiger count. Oh my god. I am not sure how I feel about that. Anything here? Like, how do we get... So this is the Ethereum Forge, but how do we get inside of the Ethereum? Oh, I see. I'm an idiot. Nope, those don't work. That means... This guy. That's just gonna be, like, weird all the way around. Here we go. Aha! Perfect.
The air here, it feels different. Almost like...
Okay. I don't know if the fire... I can't do Ukraine map without referencing Pripyat and Chernobyl. I mean, potentially. That certainly is something at that point in time, though. I mean, I don't know. It's certainly... You think they would do like a Chernobyl map, but it's just referenced in so much other stuff.
Is that the forge? Let's clear out the steam so we can take a look.
Steam valve. And another steam valve. Anybody else watch Chernobyl on HBO? Most of the time you're fighting a war around it, not helping clean up the... Yeah. Alright, shut off the steam valve. Okay, so we did that.
Damn, what the...
Defeat the Guardians of the Forge.
Spiders. All right,
Oh, hot
we can
tamale.
handle this. Come on.
Yeah, see... This may not be the best of ideas. Oh no, actually, we're doing good. We're doing actually very good. Chernobyl was actually, I thought it was really, really good. It's one of those things where you actually learn stuff as well as... Yeah, it was something that actually taught you stuff. Alright, what's next? You're next! Yeah! Uh-oh, something's hit me. Shut off the steam. Okay, don't mind if I do. It was a horror film shot on... No. It wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. Spear Master. Okay, so basically this is doing, like, no damage to them. Good. So apparently... I'm getting no damage to me. They're taking no damage. I know which one you're talking about, though. I do know which one you're referencing. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. You're probably right. Chernobyl Diaries, yes. You know, found. It depends on the found footage. It really does depend on what type of found footage you are talking about. Some of it's good. Some of it's good. Some of it not so good. In general, yeah. Like, I mean, the progenitor of the found footage horror franchise, you're looking right back to, oh bother, something like, crap, I was just reading about it earlier today. The witch, the Blair Witch. Thank you. Oh crap, gonna die. Blair Witch I saw in the movie theaters. I saw the original Blair Witch movie in the movie theaters. And unfortunately, I was stuck in the front row all the way off to one side. And it was not exactly the best of situations. Oh boy. Alright, how about, frostbite? Frostbite does a little something. Oh, don't hit me. Did we get him? I think we got him. Happy the other day, I bought a red and black plaid shirt and I love it. It's like yours. That's cool. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Last found footage movie I watched was Super 8. So bored by halfway point, I would have rather watched Paranormal Activities. So the first Paranormal Activity was a good movie. First Paranormal Activity was a good movie.
Believe it. We did it. We actually did it.
That's that.
There's only one thing left to do.
Okay.
We have to prove this actually works. That
All right.
this is the real Aetherium Forge.
Search for
By
crafting
forging
materials.
something, of course. Go ahead. After
Oh,
everything
okay.
you've
And
done,
you're
you
incorporeal,
should do the
so...
honors. There isn't any Aetherium here, is there? Damn it. Wait. Yes. Yes, there is. The shards we collected. They're pure Aetherium, remember? It's not much, but it'll do. With them and the materials in this room, we should have everything we need.
I enjoyed most other Paranormal Activity movies, but the first is by... Yeah, the first Paranormal movie is by far the best Paranormal movie. You're not wrong.
This much survived. Make it count. This may be the only chance.
Alright, what do you got? Forge Master, Ebony Arrows, Dynamo Core, Oil, Soul Gem, Sapphire. Okay. Cool. So... Ooh, this. Okay. I'll take all this stuff. Why not? That and anything else? Okay. I dislike horror in general. Overactive imagination and horror don't mix. That's understandable. That is also very understandable. There are certain horror movies. Lately, I haven't watched a ton of horror. The other day, however, I did watch... Ooh, what's this? Eating. Dwarven Gauntlets. I watched the newest Candyman movie. And I managed to get myself tonight... get myself tinnitus. Ooh, that's no fun. Tinnitus is not fun, my friend. Alright, so... that stuff... Alright. Enough of that. Okay, so what am I going to do here at the Ethereum Forge? Choose an item to create. Okay. Alright, so we've only got, Bear over there gaming. What's good? How are you doing? We're here playing some Skyrim, and we're hanging out, we're talking horror movies. How is your evening going? Happy Monday. Hope it was pretty decent. Also, I don't know why my computer doesn't seem to be charging. Okay, no, it's plugged in. Remember, kids, want hammering on a crowbar. Always have hearing protection on it. Yeah, yeah. So glad I bought earplugs for the Rammstein. Yes, I only wear earplugs at concerts now. I don't care if that makes me seem old or if it's too loud, you're too old. Guess what? Many a rock star has admitted and fully regretted to not wearing hearing protection. So the crown retains the last standing stone ability you held, granting you its effects in addition to those of your current stone. Okay. Enemies struck by this shield become ethereal for 15 seconds, making them unable to attack or be attacked. And then the staff is summon a dwarven spider or sphere for 60 seconds wherever the caster is pointing. It's not like Rammstein themselves are a bunch of young... No, not at all. 1, Lousy Day. 2, Love Skyrim. 3, favorite horror movie, Dracula with Bela Lugosi. Ooh, so classic horror movies. That is cool. And the classics, we're talking about The Mummy, Frankenstein, The Wolfman, Dracula. I was very far from the only one with earplugs. The last concert I went to, when I went to see Killer's Confession and Struggle Jennings and Tommy Vext, definitely there were earplugs involved. No lie. What do I want to make? This is the... See, the crown wouldn't be useful because you kind of can't use it with anything else. Shield is not bad, because it's like a big dwarven shield. The people selling them must have made good money those 3 days. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. You know, we'll go with the shield because it looks fancy. And our smithing increased to 74. So I don't think we can actually...
Beautiful. That shield. It's everything I could have hoped for. And with that, it's done.
Okay.
No one could possibly deny
Also,
what we find now.
Bear over there gaming, what is your favorite kind of build archetype for Skyrim?
For me, I've done what I set out to do. But
So we're looking at almost
you
90
set out
degrees
into the
tomorrow.
world. And if anyone asks, tell them what we discovered together.
Is there any more Ethereum?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. After all these years,
Yeah, we definitely need to find more
this
Ethereum.
much survived. I've waited so long for this moment. We found it at last. Now, I think I can rest.
Rammstein have been going for almost 30 years. They would have had to start as toddlers to be youngish now. Yeah. Personal favorite horror films that doesn't give me issues is Bram Stoker Presents Dracula with Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee is a fantastic, fantastic actor. Alright, so I don't know what else we can do in here. I don't think there's really anything else that there is to do in here. So yeah, all of these dudes were released out of these locations. So there's really nothing else we can do in here, except potentially look for more... Ethereum, because I think I want to say that there's a spot with Ethereum. Classic horror movies I can appreciate, but they're more of like just an older kind of... I don't watch a lot of older film. I'm typically not a black and white film aficionado. That said, I do appreciate them as groundwork for a new age, to setting the stage of horror. And we wouldn't have, say, we wouldn't have Candyman, we wouldn't have Pinhead, we wouldn't have Jason, we wouldn't have Freddy Krueger if it were not for the originals of Dracula and Frankenstein and the Mummy and the Wolfman. And Nika Fernandez, thank you so much for that. You are always awesome, and I can't say enough good things about you. Thank you. For real. His heavy metal record are pretty good, kind of has a trans subject. So, yes. Sir Christopher Lee did a heavy metal album. And the dude was in his 90s, wasn't he? Or like 80s? He was really old when he did it. Typically Dunmer, because I start in Morrowind, experiment with hand-to-hand combat and non-edged weapons like staffs. Monk characters, a strong go-to. Weak on magic, but definitely recognize its value. Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, and Nika Fernandez. Oh, man. Boop. He didn't discover metal until late in life. But it's cool, though, that, you know, he was open to different things like that. I love how the music picks up like this. Oh, no. Oh. Fox belt. You know what? I kind of feel like... Ooh, what's that? I kind of feel like my hands are something out of, like, Bioshock. It's most assuredly dead. But is there something... Something's crawling up over here. Three of them in his 90s, all three albums are based on the story of Charlemagne. So it's like heavy metal history, basically. And that's a lot of Sabaton. Sabaton is definitely heavy metal history as well. Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark. Oh. Got you. Got you too. Frozen and does not fall over. Iron Maiden is definitely a classic. So the fact that Bruce Dickinson is a pilot is actually pretty amazing as well. So Bruce Dickinson is a pilot, and also Bruce Dickinson, I want to say that there was like a large scale 12 Minutes to Midnight has become a favorite. Bruce Dickinson also, didn't he dropped all kinds of supplies, or he was using his skills and his aircrafts to like ferry supplies during natural disasters and things like that, which is very incredible. Very, very incredible. And when people who are not typically individuals who are first responders, Bruce Dickinson is a pilot history teacher at the college level, also a collector of World War II and Cold War era tanks. I didn't realize the tank part, actually. So when regular people, and I'm not saying that Bruce Dickinson is a regular person, but he's an individual who doesn't get classified as a first responder. And he ends up being an individual who will be the first to respond to a natural disaster of sorts. Also, for those of you who do not know this band, I don't know how you don't, but if you want a band that does not ever put up anything bad, check out anything from Motorhead. Yes. Oh, man. You know what? I was just listening to Motorhead. Their cover of Heroes is probably one of the coolest covers available out there. Like, Motorhead covering Bowie. Motorhead covering Bowie doing Heroes is still, hands down, one of the coolest damn things. Without a doubt. Back in the day. Bear over there gaming, 100% correct. You're not wrong. Oh, you're not wrong. Motorhead, let's see. Which one do I have? I have, or which one's my favorite, I mean. So, where is it? Where's their discography? They covered Cat Scratch Fever. They had where is it? Can't find it. Filmography, discography. Where is it? I can't find the name of it. There's a ton of cool stuff with them. The entire original lineup for Motorhead have sadly left this world. Yeah. I had a big blood sugar spike last night, and I was really sick last night and couldn't see. Ooh, that's awful. I stayed up too late, and I watched a movie, and basically, ooh. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at the color. Oh, look at the sky. Oh, my goodness. Are you guys seeing this? My name made me think of my mother, and I almost shed a tear. Oh, my goodness, guys. Hold on. I have to take a screenshot of this. And this is why I love Skyrim. Yeah. Honestly, everything about this game is just, it is truly awe-inspiring. Look at this. Gonna take that screenshot. What about Man of War Call to Arms? That's another good one too. This is also a real, oh. I'm sorry, I'm taking screenshots like I'm a tourist over here. How about we go right like that? All right, we got that one, yeah. I mean, can you possibly like, it doesn't get better than this. Just haven't seen her in a while. I want to see Man of War before they get too old to keep touring. These guys are in their 70s and they're still folding at the knees on stage. That is cool. I saw, who the hell did I see? Trying to remember the band. And they're like, they're definitely an older band. Back here. Gotta go back. Back. See if I can even find it, that is. It was at Ralph's Rock Diner. And I saw Jag Panzer. That was a cool band. Those guys are up there too. The sky, it returns to normal. Man, that's unfortunate. I love that amazing color. It's just so incredible. Like, Jag Panzer was actually a pretty cool band. So the cool thing is too, we've actually done the with the new graphics card, I'm actually able to do HDR. So that's probably why some of the colors look a little bit more vivid than they usually do. Totally different, but I often play this while driving Jerry Reed eastbound and down. Yeah. Oh, nope. Didn't mean to do that. Woodcutter's axe. Ah. Now I have a pickaxe. No, we want to put the woodcutter's axe back. I don't know why. Uh-oh. He is sneaking. Also me. Look. Oh, an ore vein. Oh, man. Let's see where we are. Jag Panzer are good. They're right up there with Frank Duke era for Exodus. Yes. The game crashed on us, and I don't know why. Also, that would be the second time that the game has crashed. Well, technically, because we had the breaker pop earlier, so everything crashed earlier, which is unfortunate. Man, this night is just filled with things that don't want us to play this game. And we're back here. We're back here. Heck, I forgot to bring the ivory dragon claw. Okay, so at least we remembered to save, because apparently this is not saving the game. Also, thankfully, we managed to get those really cool screenshots before we didn't have them. Oh, man. Yeah, see? There's that really cool sky again. Alright. Dump off all this stuff. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. Oh, neat. It's not the ivory claw here. It's the emerald claw. Then I don't have to go get it. There you go. I love collecting those dynamo cores. Not gonna lie, I love collecting all of the dynamo cores. Here's ingots. Ox pelt. Gold. That. Okay, so there's that stuff. We're down to 377 carry weight. Nothing crazy with the food. Potions, we always carry way too many potions. Oh yeah, let's get rid of the Ethereum shield for one. That weighs... Well, that only weighs 12 pounds. Dwarven gauntlets. Mail. I also wanted to see Iced Earth, but after how the band acted after their founding member was found... found... among January 6th... Among the January 6th crowd, I'm not... Yeah. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Okay. Alright. Creepy critters, get out of my way. Cudgel. Where did Rueful Axe, Ebony Blade, Oriel's Shield, Harken's Sword, Orion's Bow... Where does this thing go? I don't think it actually has a spot in here, believe it or not. Targe of the Blooded, Spellbreaker. Oh, what's this? Ethereal Shield. Boom! Was he the guy with the horns? No, that was another dude. And look at that! We've got a trifecta of shields right there. Okay. So what are we... Alright, we're at 365. So we have like 230 pounds of carry weight. Targe of the Bloody Good Times. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm off to bed. Have a great stream. Burns, thank you so much again for stopping by and hanging out. Really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much for sharing more of the pictures in the Discord. They are awesome. They are always awesome. I really, really, really do appreciate your car photography. It is fantastic. Have an awesome night. And we'll see we will definitely see you when we see you. Let's see. Let's go turn in. We've got this one up here. So this is the crazy dude. Septimus Cygnus Septimus Cygnuses something or other hoobity doobity. All right. That right? Okay. All right. Double check something here. Let's see. Okay. All right. I think... Oh, we actually had some drop frames. Odd. Hello! Boink. Heal up real quick. Hey, buddy. All right, we got all this stuff.
When the top, I can almost hear them. I feel their life energy.
I didn't watch some TV with my little lady. Catch you all later. Mountain Lion, thank you so much for hanging out with us. You're awesome as always, and we will possibly see you tomorrow, possibly later. Have a wonderful evening, my friend. Blind Guardian would be another band I want to see. I have the same issues with their guitarist, but I can set that aside for some Swedish power metal. Oh, all right. Whoa. Whoa.
What is this?
Hup.
It's just a book. I can...
All right, then. Ruined Lexicon. We'll take one of those. Take that. And, wait a minute. Mage robes. Don't need those. The Ogma Infinium. This is so weird. It's like that whole, like, reality kind of warps inside here kind of thing. Oh, there he is. Speak to the wretched abyss. Blind Guardian or German? Yeah, this... So this is different depending on whether you have the DLC or not, but because it's the anniversary upgrade edition,
you have my Ugma Infinium.
It changes because we've got the DLC for Dragonborn.
As revealed to Sarces, my loyal
Hermaeus More.
servant.
Uncle Hermie.
For hundreds of years, it's been shut away from the world. Septimus was a useful tool for unleashing it. Now, it is
So we're effectively marked. Echo Spark! It's going good, my friend. How are you doing?
Together.
Completed Discerning the Transmundane. Oh, wait, that was it? That was it, apparently. So this will pick back up again when we actually do the Dragonborn DLC. Fire salts. I'm going to take those. Boethia's Proving. We already did that. Ah, yes, Uncle Hermie with the squirmies. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's kind of one of those really bizarre situations. Everything about it's creepy. Everything about it's creepy. Like, we can actually go to Solstheim now and potentially carry on the whole quest line, and it brings us deeper into Hermaeus More's realm and, like, all the stuff that he does, and it gets really, really, really weird. Alright. So with that done, we still have Crimson Nirnroot that we need to collect. We could join the Stormcloaks. We could finish burglary job, numbers job, missing in action. Find evidence of Thorvald's fate. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Dark Brotherhood. That's all done because we've done the Dark Brotherhood quest line. Heart of Crimson. I don't think we've ever done this. Forsworn Conspiracy. Go to the Shrine of Talos. Who's the voice actor for the Wretched Abyss? Also, that would make an amazing band name. There's probably somebody with that. They're either called Hermaeus More or Wretched Abyss or something like that. I don't know who the voice actor is, actually. That's a good question. No stone unturned. Well, we still have another 13 of those to come up with. Oh, catch of the day. We'll go here. We'll go here. We'll see the fishery dude. Fisheramming, fish or something. Yeah, whoever that dude is does a very good job. All right, fishery. They should be outside.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job. I really need your help. Bully
She looks like a raptor. Nika Fernandez, yes.
Watches out for us.
Thank you very much. Favorite or most memorable mission or missions in Skyrim?
That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working.
I like a lot of the Thieves Guild quests.
My job.
The companions are definitely interesting because of just how it changes your gameplay.
Work in this condition one more time. Then
I don't
I'm
really
out.
like the main storyline.
I
I
don't
like
mean
all the
to do
weird
this to
side
myself,
stuff.
but I cannot.
And ever since we get the
I tried
anniversary
some
upgrade
skooma a year
edition,
ago,
all
and
the
ever since
weird
then,
extra
I
stuff
can't
that gets
stop.
added in,
If you could
the
give
different
me a
houses we
healing
get,
potion, I
the
could
constant
cleanse this poison
barrages
from my
of
body
like
and get
letters
back
and
to
stuff
my
like that.
life. Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for
Gold
what
emerald
you've given
ring.
me.
Identify Riften's skooma dealer.
Need something? I'm waiting. It would seem so.
Okay.
You're headed to Whiterun. all
Bounty,
in this
goldfish. Read bounty, goldfish. Okay.
I'll take my leave then.
Oops. Bounty, goldfish. Completed. I want a goldfish. I can take good care. I had to use the console to become a nightingale yesterday. Yeah, bugs. All of the bugs. Alright, completed. Obtain a goldfish
Need
for
something?
Mila, Valentia, and Whiterun.
Until next
Speak
time.
to Mila, Valentia. Okay. Really? That's it? That's all I had to do? Alright. Okay, so we gotta go to... Oh, okay, so we need another goldfish. We're gonna need another goldfish. I think we have more. I'm not 100% sure. No, I know we have more goldfish. We have goldfish that are in the basement aquarium. But Bear Over There Gaming, the different, really cool Wes Johnson. I don't think I'm familiar with that voice actor. Why are you swimming? You're kind of creepy. Kind of creepy there, buddy. Hello.
You have questions?
Ready for the next fishing challenge.
Well, it's all in this note.
I see these fish. Alright, back soon.
speaks
Okay,
the
so
truth.
read the list of rainy weather fish. Okay.
My thanks
Goldfish.
to you.
Oh, these are cool. So, alright, so we're going to start stocking up these rather awesome, well, I guess not. I guess there's only... Okay. Better than nothing. We're gonna pick this lock anyways, just because it, oh look, it's a Gorn. Bethesda Games, Elder Scrolls Online, Elder Scrolls Blades Fallout 4. He's also done some under-the-radar movies. Okay. You know, I always really want to try to get back into Elder Scrolls Online, and then I just never get to it. And I feel kind of bad because it's actually a really good game. Well, for the most part. Okay. We need one more goldfish, and then we'll deliver that goldfish to somebody in Whiterun. I get tomorrow when DLC for free. I kind of feel bad about it. Okay, so we gotta figure out who the skooma
It is our
dealer
most
is.
favorite company.
Caught in the rain. Read the list of rainy weather fish. Okay, that's not too bad. Morrowind? Morrowind. They got Morrowind. Yes, 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 yes. So they keep adding in giant chunks of the Elder Scrolls, like, world. And there's a lot of it. There is an awful, awful, awful lot of landmass, of, like, all kinds of different things. Probably get Elsewhere DLC. Been in one in a long time. Hmm. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we gotta go find a Riften skooma dealer. And you're right here.
You have no idea what it's like to have everything. Look, I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me.
I am very persuasive.
Okay, I'll tell you. I get my skooma from Sarthas Idrin. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though.
Oh, I can get in anywhere.
Place locked up tight since the war began. I overheard Boldy say that only the Jarl carries the
That's
key
fine.
to the warehouse.
I had to play through to where I racked
meet
up a massive
Sarthas
5,000 gold
He's
bounty
usually
just for
waiting
killing
for me
dealers.
outside with his
Identify Riften skooma dealer. Report Tharsis Idrin to the Jarl of Riften.
If it wasn't for
You know,
skooma,
and it's not like they look like regular reptiles. They look like more like dinosaurs.
All my gold,
Like
completely gone.
walking
Now I have
dinosaurs.
to start over. I'll never use skooma again. Although I suppose a little mead now and then would be harmless.
All right, let's go talk to the Jarl.
You've been kind.
Because I think we're on good terms with the Jarl. Oh, nope. Go there. Or at least I want to say we're on good terms with the Jarl. Blackbriar Meadery. All right, let's go up in here. Boop. Open to Riften. I like Riften. I like the Thieves Guild quests. I like that it branches off into the Nightingale quests. And that definitely also makes a lot of what you do in this game significantly easier as well. Because being able to just be pretty much like, I'll sooner trust a member of the Hiss than a regular Argonian.
Buying and selling fine jewelry
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelda.
So we get anthropomorphic cat people, of which I am a Khajiit, because it was decided that we would we would roll up a Khajiit.
Godlike Whitemane is in a better place now. Or is there any place?
And then we've got anthropomorphic
Yes,
lizard people.
I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthas's presence in the warehouse. Unfortunately, we're certain he has informants within the city guard.
I can hook you up.
Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped. However, if you take care of this discreetly, you might be able to surprise him without warning.
I like the Thieves Guild quests, but hate the one
Here,
you have to
this is the
do
key to the
get.
warehouse.
So,
See if you can drop in on
the
this
interesting
little
thing about
convince him to close
the
down his
start of the
operation
Thieves Guild
permanently.
is that when you start a new quest in the Anniversary Upgrade Edition, there is like 3 different additional quests that are right in that sewer area in the beginning. So you can head to Riften as soon as you start the game. Well, after you've escaped the dragon and whatnot. Make it to Whiterun, fight the first dragon, and then just basically do whatever you want to do. You don't trust the money-grubbing cat folk? Shaking down business owners was not what I joined to do. No, that is true. There is that. All right.
Good journey to you.
I know you.
But yeah,
Where was it? If you're looking to settle in Riften, there's a house for sale. Honeyside. See the steward
house
in
for
that
sale?
opening
What?
front?
Where's their house for
The
sale?
Imperials think us all
Was it
lawless
delivery?
beasts.
I can't. Yes? Okay. Now where did I put those
Come to
spoilers?
gloat, have we? To poke fun at the
All right.
Jarl's youngest
If this
son?
isn't about official
Until next
city
time.
business, you're wasting my time.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward. And
Oh, a dragon.
Jarl has
Far
put
side
out
of
a
town.
bounty on the dragon that's been
Like, I've got
terrorizing
the, wait, did I get the...
Here, take a look at this decree for details.
I don't think I did. Okay, so he
You're
doesn't
welcome
have
in
it.
Riften.
Welcome to
As long as you
Riften,
continue
traveler.
to obey
All right.
I hope the road
Quiet,
fared
you.
well.
I don't like
Okay,
talking to someone
so
who
I
folds their
probably
honor
have
so cheaply.
to do that one to get... I thought I... Man, I don't even remember. What I can check on business owners... So which guide I want to be... Yeah, medieval mafioso. That's exactly what it is. Alright, so now where are we going again?
Protect yourself right.
Back open to Skyrim. So let's go shake down this skooma dealer. Seriously, what faction do I need to join for that? For Bear over there gaming, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you for hanging out with us this evening too. We do play more than just Skyrim. So we're here for Skyrim. We're here for Fallout 4 is tomorrow. Thank you very much. Fine stream. Sir, carry on. Oh, we do have to use the key. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, wrong one. Frostbite. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't do damage to us. So basically, as they sit here and wail away on me, I'm gaining, yeah, the Thieves Guild. That's, yeah. The Thieves Guild is what we Okay. Cover skooma source information. So, that was interesting because of the fact that they could not damage me. Alright, where's the skooma source information? What? Moon sugar. Ooh, lots of moon sugar. I'm gonna take all of this. I'm gonna take every single little bit of this. Yeah, Thieves Guild basically starts you on the path. And the other supplement to the Thieves Guild, if you get in with the Thieves Guild, and then you get in with the Dark Brotherhood, which is an interesting way of starting a whole new quest chain. The Dark Brotherhood definitely augments the Thieves Guild. The two of them work kind of together. Let's see. Wait, what was it? Shipments ready? Bandit Leader's Journal. Nope. Business Ledger, Certificate of Authenticity. We do have an Elder Scroll. It weighs 20 pounds. And we can't drop it. Thanks to Skyrim, I met you. Yes, it is true. Very true. Death to the Emperor. So yeah, we have let's see. We have an Elder Scroll that weighs 20 pounds we can't get rid of. And this is my problem because I hang on to way too much. Amshara. The Grimoire. Where is... Oh, shipment's ready. Moon sugar from Morrowind. We're refining it now, and the skooma should be ready by the time you get to Crag's Lane Cavern. Pick the gold, bring the gold, or don't show up at all. Also, just for fun, there's our assassins. There are Assassin's Creed armors that can be downloaded as mods for Skyrim. Yeah, I have a mod for being able to drop quest items. That is not a bad idea. All right, so cover the skooma source information. Okay. Still need to request that the Thieves' Journal from the Pets quest be added. Yeah. Pets. All of the wonderful pets. Obtain a catfish. I did obtain a cat. I have several catfish, thank you very much. We have nothing left in here that we want to... Oh! Obtain a pearlfish, obtain a pygmy sunfish. Obtain a spadefish. Man, there's some weird fish that we gotta get. It's nice that there's a spider pet, but I don't want it myself. They freak me. Well, you don't have to get them. You can just kind of... Also, if you want to level up, for those of you who are on PC, do not forget console commands are a thing. Yes, they most assuredly are. So where do we gotta go? Oh, I gotta go kill a dragon. So why don't I go kill a dragon, and then I'll report back to the Jarl, and I'll be 2 birds, 1 stone? I don't know if that's... Oh. Okay. Something tells me I shouldn't probably kill a dragon with a spell that does, like, garbage damage all around. Oh. What the hell? Oh. What did I get killed by? I don't even know. Let's try that again, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what that was. That was bizarre. Oh, man. Oh, well. Oh, hey, this guy's dead. Ooh. Whoop. Damn it. Oh, yeah, let's recharge. All right, there we go. Oh, there he is. All right, come on, buddy. Ancient dragon. Oh, oh. Oh, crap. Is this going to be 2 dragons fighting each other, or... Alright, this is not good. Space Viking! Alright, so we're in the middle of it. We are definitely in the middle of a very not-so-nice couple of dragons here. I don't know if they're fighting each other. I don't know. Uh-oh. Okay. So, here's the problem. There are 2 dragons, one of which is an ancient dragon. Also, Viking raid from outer space. Yes! You have come by at the proper time. We are going to do something. It is called Knifey Forky, our combat system, okay? We will equip the Knife of Pokey Murder, and then we will equip the Fork of Chaos. We will also make sure that both of these are loaded fully with charge, because we need to do as much damage as humanly possible. Technically, that's a Wyvern and incoming raid wolf. Sepphoris, thank you very much. At least if you have Standard Edition, I don't know, the work of the other 15 versions of the game, seriously, get Todd Howard away from Skyrim for the love of Talos. Tonight, we dine on dragons, yes, or turtle soup. Okay, so we have the knife, we have the, alright, so, concentration spells, stamina, alright, you know what? Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, hold on, potion. Alright, we need another potion. Whoop, who dat? Oh, it's Farkas! Okay. Uh-oh. What on earth? This is not good. This is not good at all. This is bad. No, where'd you go? Oh, don't make me swap over again. Okay, so the ancient dragon... Oh, my goodness. Oh, cut the... Oh, well, we need some more. Are we going to die? I'm going to try not to die. Okay. So, Knife of Pokey Murder. Fork of Chaos. Where'd you go? No! No, 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 no! Alright, we don't have any more stamina left. Oh, well, we can get stamina back. Alright, we're already out of a charge. Alright, weapons. Alright. So let's go back to Bloodthirst. And we will also go back to Torment. Nords make for perfect high-level dragon hunters. You're not wrong. Oh, there you are. I don't even know what this guy's doing. Oh, crap. Let's not die. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I love this instant potion thing. Pure chaos, what fun, absolutely. You're 100% on point with that. All right. You gonna come back, big fella? Okay. Most high-level dragons have frost breath. I do not like frost breath. Frost breath is an absolute nightmare. Oh. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Why is he all the way over there? No, come back! Oh my goodness. This is turning out into pure, unadulterated chaos. Sit down. Alright, so the bear... nope, don't focus on me, please. Okay. And it's not going to give me its soul either. Where did the companions go? They ran away to somewhere. Okay. That was pure insanity. That was absolutely... No bears were actually harmed in this game. No bears whatsoever. What's up, guys? Yeah. Where you guys going?
Azura's wisdom.
You guys are just running away. Wow. Okay. No bears were harmed in the making of this game or gameplay. All right, so dead wolf, empty bear. It's okay, bear. Me too. Me too. Because right here there is a cave, and what was in the cave? Bears. Bears. All right. Holy crap. So, I firmly believe that even if you don't become the harbinger of the companions, they still have their little war with the... Yes, they do. It is entirely random, and they are, like, the companions, just like that, just like you saw, we'll find them all over the place in Skyrim. Hello. Well, you're welcome.
Welcome.
Thank
to
you very
Mist Vale.
much.
Excellent. You've
We
done
just
us a
got
great
500
service.
gold.
Here is your reward. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you
Okay.
continue
Welcome to
obey our
Riften,
laws.
traveler. It's nice to receive good news.
Why,
for a
yes, I
change.
did.
Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning?
Oh man, that was pure
We have no
chaos.
time to
That was
lose.
pure
It won't
unadulterated
take long
chaos
for
right there.
Sarkis's associates to learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed.
I don't want to become a
once and for
werewolf, so
all.
I abandoned the companion's
Otherwise,
quest
another
live.
dealer will
Well,
simply take
I
its place.
mean,
Do
you could
this
see it
task
through to
for
the
me,
end.
and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften.
Sure will.
Good. Report back to me when your
Okay.
task is complete.
Map update. Find the skooma dealers in Crags Lane Cavern.
Good journey to you.
As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can
All
provide
right, we
only
still have like
limited
120 carry capacity. But
keep in mind.
it is about 20 past 9.
Is it
Which is
just
usually-
me? Or is it getting saner and saner these days?
You don't say, Nika Fernandez. Ooh, they're kind of sticky. They're kind of sticky. Magical beans. Sleeves and pants of Skyrim. It basically what does it gives you all the armor, sleeves, and pants. Okay. Okay. Magical beans, all right. Alubias magicus. Okay. It just kind of makes sense for, you know, a good portion of the territory of Skyrim being covered in snow. Yes. That's a very, very valid point. Let's see. So guys, this is definitely the time. We're like way past, like 9 o'clock is usually how late we go. It's like almost 9:30, but that's okay. Because we're having fun and we're doing all kinds of goofy stuff and we're making new friends. So, with that said, tonight has been another episode of Mondays with McMittens and our wonderful Skyrim tomfoolery. But we will be back tomorrow with Jason Stormham as he wanders about the Commonwealth in Fallout 4. And then Thursday we're going to have to figure out what we do because SnowRunner basically is at its kind of end of this DLC cycle. So I'm not sure. Gracias por el stream. Buenas noches y ciudad. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the stream, the streamer, the community, the gameplay, all excellent. Bear Over There Gaming, thank you for coming by and hanging out with us and checking out what we do here. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Monday, as well as everyone here. So join me tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll do it all again, play another game, and perhaps we won't actually wind up in a battle with multiple dragons, but, you know, super mutants, or the synths, or raiders, robots. I mean, anything is at all possible. But for the time being, let's go check out Jikax, who is also playing some more Skyrim, and I will join you as soon as I'm out of the shower from work. All right, man. Thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. Have a great and wonderful rest of your evening. Let's go do the raid thing, because we need to push the buttons to make the magic happen. Do that. Start that. Kick that off. Let's see if that actually... Okay, that actually works. I have no idea, because half of my stuff is not working after the breaker kind of kicked everything offline. But yes, my friend... Space Viking, thank you for popping on in. Thank you for the raid. Really appreciate it. And you know what, guys? You should absolutely go check out Space Viking, because very cool streamer, very cool individual, and very good artist. Very amazing artist. Also, my shoutouts aren't working. So things are kind of oh, wait, no. There we go. That's working. Yes, amazing artist. You should definitely check him out. He's been followed. Sephoris, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. All of you guys are great. So let's get on over. Let's check out some of what Jikax is doing, and we will catch all of you tomorrow.